Let's talk New York Times best books of the 21st century. There's 100 books on the list. I have not read all 100, so these are just going to be my thoughts on the books I have read off the list. Out of the 100 books, I've read 10, and I kind of have them separated into 3 different sections: didn't love, neutral, and loved, and I'm going to go through those now. The books that I didn't love that were on New York Times lists was Detransition Baby. I just didn't really like the ending for this book, and I think it could have been better overall. The Days of Abandonment, this book put me in a reading slump 3 different times. I've tried to read this book 3 times, and I can't do it. I don't know why. And Never Let Me Go, which is a great book, but I just personally didn't love it. I think that it would definitely check the boxes for some people that are looking for like a sad personal book, but this one just wasn't for me. My neutral books are Stay True. This is a memoir. This is a great book. I just wasn't reaching for it. I just didn't want to finish reading it, which is why it's neutral for me. I don't really rate memoirs, so this is still a great book because it's someone's personal life experiences, and maybe you'll be able to relate to that, but for me, I just didn't gravitate towards reading the book. My Brilliant Friend, this is the only book out of the quartet that I have read. I have the other ones right here. This is a good book, and I love the writing, and I love the storytelling. It is just so slow, and it might just be like this one that was so slow, but I was having a really hard time finding the desire to pick up the others. So I might finish them now. The books that I loved, we have The Great Believers. This is a great book, a wonderful slice of life, kind of very sad book. I recommend you read this if you haven't and you like sad books. Middlesex, this is by the author that wrote The Virgin Suicides. It's a kind of dense, heavier book, but it has such poetic writing in it. I was captivated the entire time. Atonement, I absolutely love this book. I adore the writing, and also I've read a couple other of Ian's books, and I just genuinely love this author himself and the way that he writes. Pachinko, this book, besides how long it is, this book is absolutely gorgeous, wonderful. I was so captivated, so intrigued, wanted to keep reading the entire time. And then the last book that I read off the list is The Goldfinch. I'm actually currently reading this book now, so I don't know if I can really mark it off yet, but it's no surprise that Donna Tartt's on this list. She's also my favorite author, so I know I will probably love this as much as I love her 2 other books. If there's any on the list on New York Times best 100 books of the 21st century that I haven't read that you think I should read and I would enjoy, feel free to leave a comment below, or if you'd like to discuss any of the books that I have mentioned today. Bye.